Enough of that intro. Enough of that. So, welcome everybody. Friday night pre-Paleridertv show. He comes on at 9 o'clock. We will be off the air, so we're not clashing his broadcast. What's up, Alex M? First, Don Schonger. What's going on? Todd Blackburn. This, what's up? Good evening, Alex M. What's up, Jerry? Favorite YouTuber. Dude, you're my favorite YouTuber. I love watching your YouTubes, but you just don't do enough of them. You got to do more. What's going on, Charles and Sons? Where you been? How things going? All that good stuff. How's Bama? Right? You hot down there? You're probably sizzling. We had a big storm come through, took our power out for about 14 hours or so. But we're back on. What's up, Greg? How things going? We need to do that video. You need to do that video with Snorlord. He told me about it. That'd be a cool video. What's up, James G? My friend from the other side of the state over there. Hazelwood, Missouri. Cool trucking. What's up, yo? Now, if you ever need potatoes, Cool Trucking is the guy to call. Got him in his backyard. Todd's working. I work all the time. My phone always rings. I got it on silent right now. Donald Ryder. Let's do this. Bench Trucking. Sean Fairman, how's it going? Standby generator is the way to go. Well, I was going to put a whole house generator on here. I've been saying that for, 11 years or so. And then we were going to build a new house with a truck shop and all that. A bigger one than what's here. Sell this place and build that. We had everything all set for this summer. And then inflation hit. And if you ever did a new construction loan, which, we were going through that, they won't lock you in the interest rate until the project's done. I said, well, I'm not going to do that. How do I know what it's going to be 6 months or a year from now? Because that could swing monthly costs by a lot. So I said, I'm not doing that. I'll wait until everything settles back down. Plus the price of lumber and everything was just skyrocketing. And metal, right? The steel was 10, 12 times what it should be. So we're just going to hang out. Nice and cool down here, 94. It was close to 90. Had to go watch a marching band today in the hot sun. That was fun. How did their solar work during the power? Solar worked good. The computer's just frying because we had a safety meeting on Zoom tonight. So we done the safety meeting. It's converting all of the recordings. The fan is just kicking on that Mac Pro. Because it's working hard, right? Because it's converting video. Plus, we're doing live video at 4K. But, of course, YouTube isn't going to do 4K. It's going to downsize it. But so it's really working. And it's hot in here. Got the air conditioner on. I got the fan going because this thing is just blowing the heat. It's like sitting next to a 1500 watt heater. So if you want to join in, there's the link. We got about 40 minutes to kill before Paleridertv show. And we will not be on the air while Paleridertv show is on. We don't do that like some other YouTubers. What is going on? Hey there, doll. Let's go and have a party at the beach, says Rockin' Van Life. Check his channel out. Rockin' Van Life. Shadow Wolf is in the house. Go check his channel out. He's got some good vids on there. He might even show the smart car. I went and looked at one of those the other day. Those smart cars. What's up, Snorload? Hey, boss.
What?
I know she heard me.
Oh, don't bother her. She's cooking.
Cooking? What's she cooking?
Food.
Food?
Not pizza.
Yes, she is cooking
You
pizza.
got a smile from her, so, you know.
She's going to cook a no-crust pizza. You ever had one of those?
Yep. She makes a good keto pizza.
They're good. Oh, we're going to see something. Snorlord's probably got a picture of this keto pizza.
Hey, you want to see something cool?
Yeah, let me see something. An empty chair. I think I've seen this on some other YouTuber's channel. Just an empty chair. Look, anybody want the coolest mug around? Snorlord mug. Go to his channel, click on his Teespring, I think it is. Order a Snorlord mug today. And what's that say? F skull CK sugar.
Yep. Hashtag keto diet.
Hashtag keto.
There. Right there.
Yes.
On my booth.
He's got some Snorlord memorabilia. TC Boggs, the Nostradamus. Anybody wants to come in, like I said, this is a free-for-all for about 39 minutes because we will not go over into Paleridertv's segment.
Dang right we won't.
That's right, because we have too much respect for Keith. We will not do that to him. Right? He's a good dude. He's a good people. And one of these days, you know, he might come over here.
Maybe.
When he retires.
Which might be, next week. You never know.
This is for you, Steve. I don't do this. Do you think trick prices will really bottom out?
I mean, look. They got to do their part too,
There's no such thing as that hardly anymore out there. It all went to Facebook.
I think he meant truck prices. So
truck prices. I
think that used equipment might go down, but I don't think they'll ever be at the levels that they were. Just like all the other inflation. You might get a reprieve, but it's never going to be down to what it was.
Well, we do have a truck that's going to be selling here in September. Now, that'll probably go for a decent price because the driver needs to get out of trucking, family deal. So the price might be right. And when we find out what the price is, we'll let you know.
That's your best bet is find somebody that's just retiring. They're not giving up because they just can't maintain the truck or whatever. Find somebody that's retiring, doesn't want to do it anymore. It's got a nice truck that they kept up that isn't going through a dealer. I think you're going to find better deals by person versus dealer, but the trick to that is getting a bank to loan you money for that. So it's a double whammy.
Yeah, let me see. Let me find this truck here.
And cool trucking, yeah. Whatever you want to send me, we're good to go.
It'll be a 2016 Freight Shaker. 2016 Freight Shaker. That'll be coming up in September. So anybody is interested in it, shoot us a message. We'll get you in contact with them. You can talk price.
You can haggle.
You can haggle. And just like Randy that bought Pete's truck, if you want to stay here, if you want to put it on here, it'll have all the logos and the ELD already in it. All you got to do is jump in it and roll. And it's already hooked to a trailer.
Yep. It's what they call it, key turn operation. Rockin' Van Life. I saw that you finally sold that truck, so good on you. But yeah, 6 months ago would have gotten, like, I've been dealing with people that were thinking about selling 6 months ago and they didn't. Now they're regretting it. So, but I hope you got what you wanted out of it. So,
right. And Alaska Trucker, one of these days you'll click on that link and be live on the 10.
he's shy.
He is shy.
Don't make fun of shy people, Jeff.
But maybe we'll get him on here. What's up, Clyde Gall? What's up, Clyde? Clyde Garland, Tennessee.
Hey, Jeff, I got your twin cat here.
What's up, Sum? Oh, yes, you do have our twin cat.
Doesn't she look so happy?
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine doesn't. Ours are down in the lower level. All of them. Because they were
talking about my truck. Something. I don't have a Freightliner.
Yes, he's got a citrus truck. At least that's what Berger says. Is that a dog?
Yeah, that's our dog.
So how many cats and dogs you got? Yeah, cool trucking's lane's cranking up a little bit. Tennessee Trucking, what's going on?
He missed
we have a Calico.
Tennessee missed the safety meeting.
We have one of those Mancoon cats too.
Look, here's the dog.
Here, give him an olive.
2016 Freightliner.
Can you see the dog, Jeff? Can you see the dog?
Yes. Awesome. And that dog's eating keto. What's up, Mr. Charles?
The dog likes olives.
Let me see how many miles on that truck. Let me go to Samsara.
You're right, TC Boggs. That Calico is ornery. She's a mean killer, too. Every day we're finding, like, something dead in the yard because of her.
All right. Let me type in the truck number.
Fire, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana are doing pretty good right now, and dry van. Stay out of the West. The West is a no-go, especially Oregon, Idaho, the Dakotas, and Arizona. And New Mexico. Don't go to New Mexico. You got a dry van, don't go to New Mexico. Or a flatbed.
720,000 miles on it. So 700,000 miles on that truck. Cascadia. Not too bad for that year.
TC Fox. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, the old Clowny putting out there just like everything else in nature. The more colorful, the deadlier. I don't have a Coca-Cola personally, so I can't do a salute. I had Sprite in this glass, but it's all gone.
Billings, Montana. Hot seat's going to Billings, Montana. Well, Montana is a beautiful state, and this is the perfect time of year to go there. We're probably going to have a little bit of deadhead getting out. So,
yeah, you might. You might get lucky also. You never know.
Let me look here. When are you going to be there,
Hot there.
When are you going to be there? Did you say? Oh, tomorrow? Yeah, you ain't finding a load till Monday. I can tell you that. Let's see here.
It's always nervous, Clyde, when the insurance renewal time comes.
Yep.
Because you just never know. and that's the bad thing about trucking in your own authority and all that, is the insurance company can put you out of business. You know, it should be, that's your price. You know, it should be multi-year prices, but it's not. I watched a video, and of course, you know, if if I say this, TC Boggs will click on the link to join in. But somebody did a YouTube video. It showed up on my feed, and it had an OOIDA lady on there talking about AB5 and what's going on in California today and what they're doing about it, what the ATA is trying to do about it. But are they really trying to do something? Came in $2,700 cheaper than the first year. There you go. Well, Progressive, you got to watch Progressive. See, did you look at Facebook, Steve? Because I know, I'm not going to say the channel, RPM, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. That channel, they had somebody in about Progressive, and they didn't know that they had a less than 500-mile radius.
Yeah, I commented on that. I don't know if you saw my comment.
Right, because almost all Progressive policies are 500 or less radius, unless you request more, and it costs you a lot more for that policy.
Yeah, and here's something to consider. The agent will tell you to sell you the policy. They're like, oh yeah, but you know, 7 or 8 times a year, if you need to go outside that radius, you can. It's not a big deal.
They will tell you that.
The minute you go out of your radius and something happens, they're like, nope, breach of contract. We don't have to do nothing. So it can really put you in a bad situation. It's shady. And I dealt with a carrier that had that. And he was breaking the rules all the time. He knew he had a 500-mile radius, but the agent said, hey, you can do that 7 or 8 times. So he would, and who knows how that'll play out. So,
right. And they can do that. But they will. They'll lie to you. They'll say, oh, yeah, you can go out of there just so your average is less than 500 for the year. They'll tell you all kinds of things. They'll also tell you you can add trucks and trailers, and then when you do, and you go past a certain limit, even though they let you do it, they authorized it, they'll immediately turn around and cut your insurance off.
Yep.
They'll do that also.
Insurance people, man, you got to watch them.
They watch them.
They truly do. Why do you think all the big carriers are self-insured? Because they don't want to deal with it.
That's right. They can hire whoever they want, as many as they want. It doesn't make a difference because they're self-insured. Maybe in a few years we'll be self-insured. You never know.
Yeah, but we're not just going to hire anybody because of that.
Well, no. But then you wouldn't have to sit there and worry about renewal times either.
No, that would be the luxury there, right?
Right. We got somebody coming in here, but I think I'll just kick him right off the show. He doesn't have a Coca-Cola for me, and he sure don't have a Coca-Cola for you. So
I drank a Diet Coke yesterday. Can you believe that? Ugh.
Oh, yes, nasty stuff. TC Boggs, quit playing with your phone. You look good, dude. What do you keep playing with the phone for?
What's up, TC Boggs?
TC Boggs? Look, he had a shower.
I don't know what's going on. Weird.
Dude, you're all right.
It's not typical StreamYard, so it probably looks different to you.
You look good. Stop playing with it. Oh, now he's scrolling. He's got the thumb going. Look out, everybody.
I got no sound. I can't hear you guys.
We can hear you.
Oh. Well, the speakerphone says
with
it's working. I can see the little thing going, but I can't hear
working.
anything.
Is it on your headset? Is your headset still connected to the phone? Oh, he can't hear me. Text. Try the headset.
Yeah, I got it right here, but it doesn't work.
We can hear you. G-Star, what's up?
You caught me making a truck burger helper. So,
Mr. Charles,
maybe
thanks,
the
Jeff,
steam is
with
interfering
great
with my
West
audio.
Insurance, much appreciated. Yeah, they're a great insurance company.
Now can you hear us?
Can you hear us now? TC Boggs.
Testing 1 2. Hey, check.
Check. Your check's in the mail. You know, it's the Peterbilt. Peterbilt guys.
Yeah,
They just can't get it to work.
All the way.
Just can't get it to work. You know, if you had a Kenworth, it'd be different.
Yeah.
But, you know, Peterbilt just isn't going to happen. Oh, Mike Johnson. How you doing down there in Georgia? If you have Progressive, first chance you get, take the first thing smoking out of there. There you go. Anybody else want to join in? We have 24-minute countdown to Pale Rider. Is that correct, Snorlord?
I don't know. I got to do math now. It looks like it.
Yeah, we would have Paleridertv in here, but he's too busy trying to get his Restream working. His new gadget, you know, that he's working with.
I don't know why you guys hate on StreamYard so much. I like StreamYard. I haven't had any issues with StreamYard whatsoever. At all.
I could do StreamYard. I could pop that on there. Stick and Clutch says he loves a 386 Pete. Here we go again. Boggs, take 2.
Can you hear us now?
I still can't hear anything. This is a trip.
Can you
I
hear
can't hear
us
you. I got no audio.
now?
You can hear me, but I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on.
Boggs?
Technology is wonderful.
Sign language.
Sign language. Come on,
Show off
TC.
them camo. Show off them
It's
camo
getting
hat.
serious now. He's got the hat on backwards.
Can you hear us yet?
Well, I have to catch you on YouTube, guys. I cannot hear. Yeah.
Look.
By the time I figure it
can-
out, Pale Rider can be on. So
This guy can make clowns talk.
I'll
right?
see y'all in the chat.
Animations. He can make animations talk, but he can't connect into another stream. Poor TC. It's probably the part of Texas he's in.
I've seen him impose people's faces on YouTube videos.
I mean,
Dennis.
Look. Shadow
Just
Wolf
like-
comes up in here. He can talk. Oh, Dennis. That's because it can. You know, maybe you want to take a look at something else, Jason, with a bunch of integration. He can hear us now.
Well, yeah, because he's not on the feed.
Well,
Looks
yeah.
like it's one or the other.
That's because he's got to have the right tools. Put away the Cricket phone. Get yourself a Verizon or AT&T phone, and then you can hear. What time's dinner? It's got to be getting close because the cats are meowing.
I'm leaving you. Right now because it's time.
Snowlord's going to eat, so that way he can listen to Paleridertv and be on the show.
Yep, Pale Rider. That's the way to go.
That's right. TC, you going to talk about Jason? AT&T all day.
Bye, Jeff. Bye.
See you, Steve. See you. All right. Anyway, Paleridertv, 20-minute countdown. Feed will end. Pale Rider will go on. We'll go over there, listen to his stuff, and if you want to go over there and sign up, he's got memberships, 99-cent cronies. Be part of the cronies, 99 cents. It's less than $1. Look at all the value you get, all the entertainment you get for 99 cents. Can't beat it. Go ahead, TC. Try to come back in if you want. Fuel is going down. Rates have taken a slight trend uptick. So if you're running regional, Midwest, Southeast, you're doing pretty well. Northwest, depends on trailer type. You're seeing an increase in that also. But there are still some parts of the country where it's still soft. And you can always get on 123 load board, look at their availability map, see the reds, yellows, the greens, and so forth, and run in those green areas, and you can do pretty well. If you're not willing to move out of your zone, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Let's talk about how hard truth of trucking. Owner-operator, truck renter, lease operator, whatever you want to call your part of your business. You got to get out there and work when times are hard. No one's going to give you anything except for, when they did the COVID deal. But other than that, you got to get out there and work. If you're not willing to do the little extra, then sell the truck. What's up, TC? Let's see if TC can hear us. Check.
YouTube works fine. As soon as I get in here, man, it's nada. I don't know what's going on.
We can hear you. Just
Didn't have this problem before. It must be the phone or my performance anxiety.
Yes. He's getting ready to eat.
Of course, Steve saw me pouring these noodles in here for this burger helper. He'd freak out. Definitely not his keto friendly.
Jeremy, you could have got him for $6. Keto diet. Show us what you're eating. Let's see the keto. What's up, Chris Hammer? That's right. I run any direction within 1,600 miles or so from home, which is Florida. TC and the Dean must be on Cricket Family Plan. That's right. Their stuff keeps going in and out.
Reboot. That's boot.
We're waiting to see what happens to TC Boggs. We can hear him, but he can't hear that. He got the boot. All right. So if you're going to get into this business, you got to be willing to sacrifice. And if you're not, then maybe you shouldn't get in the business. Why 1,600? Why not 1,500 or 1,700? What's up? Sick? What's going on? Well, that's his radius, right? He's willing to go anywhere in those areas. See, that's okay. You have a radius. Now, some people will just say, okay, I'm just going to go in 2 states or 1 state. Well, they're handcuffing themselves behind their back in the trucking business. Because if their regular gig starts slowing down or stops, and they don't want to go out of that comfort zone, they're going to go out of business eventually. Eventually, they'll run out of money. The truck will break. It'll cost them $18,000, $20,000 to fix, maybe more. If they blow the motor, that's upwards of $40,000 to $50,000. Because let me tell you something. When they give you that price of, let's say, 40 grand to rebuild, they give you that estimate. That estimate is exactly what it is, estimate. You can add another 5 to 10 to 15,000 on top of that estimate, because there's going to be things in there that's going to make it go up when they do the work. It never goes down. It's always too low. You didn't get a notification. I didn't send out a notification, Shannon. YouTube did, which they dropped the ball half the time anyway. What else we got going on? What if he goes 16 miles south of Florida? Well, that'd be pretty hard to do, but maybe. Put it on a ship, come back. Might pay some good money. Do you get paid by the knots then? I don't know. But you have to run out of your comfort zone in certain times. And then when it comes to contracts, read your contract, folks. You see all these people out here on YouTube and everything, and they're complaining about their deal, and they never read the contract. It's in all the contracts. Read the contract. But when you do lease purchases, most people, when they do lease purchases, they really don't care about the contract. They're just happy to get a truck. So they'll sign anything. And then that's where the predatory leases come in. Because these companies know that most people that come in and do that, they're going to sign a name just to get in that brand new truck. And that's where they get them. Shannon's having some bad time. Bad news today. Part supplier sent wrong part. Now I'm here still till Tuesday, providing they have the right part to order on Monday. You will probably be there until Thursday or Friday. Probably. Hate to say it, Shannon, but that's probably how it's going to go. See, now, what I do is if they say, they can't get the part or they order the wrong part, I'll call around and find the part. And if I had to drive and go get the part, I'll rent a car, drive, and go get the part. In this day and age. Jeremy says, why are these truck stop mechanics so stupid they can't barely change oil? Well, we have a driver, contractor, went into TA, got an oil change, and his truck's towed. Because that oil change mechanic started the truck up after he drained the oil and before he put oil in it. So he started the truck up and ruined the motor. It's under warranty, so they have to order it from the supplier. Well, that's true. I mean, your truck's right on the edge, right on the edge of the warranty. So you're going to let it sit there until they fix it all, because you don't want to drive it and then get it out of warranty. So just hang out there until they get it fixed. Because if you're on that bubble within 10, 15,000 of miles of the warranty expiring at 500, if that's what you have, you want everything done to that truck before it hits that 500,000. Because once it goes over that, you can forget it. Yikes. TC Boggs, we had to kick you out. You could hear us. I mean, you couldn't hear us, but we could hear you. And then you just stopped talking. What's my thoughts of the government telling us we're not in a recession? Look, they're up there changing verbiage and everything else, right, to meet their agenda. They want to make it look like they're the best thing since sliced bread up there this country's ever seen, and so forth and so forth. We're in a recession. Let's face it. You look up what a recession is, 2 quarters in a row, we're in a recession. But, of course, they're not going to admit it, right? They're going to say everything they can to not do it. And it's okay you miss a Zoom meeting. Cool trucking. It's all right. You'll catch the next one. See, they don't want to tell the people we're in a recession because then they're afraid people will pull back, start saving their money, stop spending their money. That's what they're afraid of. Anthony Bressler, what's going on, buddy? How's your family doing? CPAP Trucker, what's going on? Yes, it is a sad state of affairs for diesel mechanic industry. Parts replacers, yep. It's kind of the same thing, you know. You go to college, electronics engineering, technology, let's say. You get out, and you're really not doing everything to the component. By the time you learn all this, it's board changers, right? It's easier to swap boards than it is to fix it to the component. Yeah, they are doing a new engine, or I guess a new engine. They just got to get the approval from the truck stop owners, right? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Rebooted the phone. We'll try it one more time, TC. We got 8 minutes. 8-minute countdown. And we're out of here. And we're going to go hang out with Paleridertv. CPAP says they don't know the definition of a woman, so you know they don't know the definition of a recession. CPAP has jokes. All right, TC, come on in one more time. Let's rock out the last 7 minutes here before we shut her down. Also, if you're out here, owner operator, use some type of trucking software. Everybody knows the trucking softwares that I've used or use. It's Trucking Office and it's Axis. Go down to the link. It's all down there. If you want the discounts, if you want AXISTMS, click on the link. You get promos half off. Trucking Office, click on that, or send in the code. You get 10% off for life, all that good stuff. Use a trucking program to keep track of your stuff. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you're already out of business before you know it. What's up, TC Boggs?
I don't know what's going on, man.
I can hear you.
It's a trip.
Can you hear us? It's the Peterbilt thing. You hear the 55 mile per hour club.
But you gotta go back to StreamYard. You gotta get that StreamYard app. I heard it's all the cool kids are using.
Oh, well, so we're not using the Cool Kids app.
Let's see if I can pull up.
Here, you want to borrow my headset? There you go. Borrow my headset. You want to borrow my headset, TC Boggs? Howdy, Bull of the Woods.
I got my skeleton away, otherwise I'd hook up the laptop.
That's
I
right,
was just going
Clyde.
to tell you, I mean, I know you... okay, you're talking. I was going to say, while you guys can...
Yo, what up?
see, they renamed the term, they redefined the term of recession, so, I mean, it's from a group of people that redefine what a man and a woman was, right? So what you have to do is tell them that you identify, this economy identifies as a bull market, and that the interest rates are low, and that everyone's gainfully employed. So you just have to feel that way, and it'll make it happen.
TJ Jones, the Bull of the Woods.
What's up, buddy?
Not much. Saying that.
Hey, you look like you're doing good.
I thought I'd come in here. What up? What's up, TC?
Of
You're
course, I
back
can't
from the
hear you
woods?
guys. So you can watch me making my turkey burger.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
I have
So
some
we
cheese
went-
to that too.
So
4 cheese
they had
lasagna. I guess me and
they had our
I guess
annual
5
county
cheese
fair.
lasagna now.
Oh, sorry about that. So they're having our annual county fair with no rides. Can you believe it? It's really going on. It's so much.
I can't hear.
You got
I'm gonna have to go
like
back
8
on the,
booths of Food
YouTube.
Alley. You got the cows and the pigs and the goats, and then you got the Republican booth and a couple other booths, and some yoga, some what do you call it, crafting and art.
Craft?
Yeah, $15 to walk about 30 minutes through. It sucks.
No way. No way. No rides or nothing?
Not this year. I don't know what happened. Some contract dispute with the Davis Carnival Club or whatever the hell they do. They bring the rides in. They're doing.
You're back from the woods. So how was camping?
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, I needed it. The coast was. The coast
It was
was
like
awesome.
a reboot, right?
Yeah, it was. It really was. The only time I really had the phone in my hand was other than taking pictures was, the last couple of days we were in Eugene because it was so hot. There was hardly really nothing. We did about everything we could do there, and then Friday night met up with a friend and went to the mall. Believe it or not, and had a boba tea. We had a boba tea, and then went at the end of the mall. They have this big. Where it used to be like a Macy's or something, they made it into a gaming, that bowling and all these new video games and 99-cent ice cream, just stuff like that. So that was fun.
Well, you saying you went to the mall because it was too hot.
Right.
So that takes me back a few years. I was snowmobiling. We woke up, it was minus 40.
Holy
Wind
crap.
chill, like minus 80. We go out there, we lift the backs of the sleds up, and let them down to break the ice out of the tunnel. And all you hear was crunch. And me and my buddy looked at each other and says, let's go to the casino and go out to eat.
I've snowmobiled in like 20 below weather up in Sawtooth City up in central Idaho.
Right?
And it was a pretty hard ride, about 37 miles round trip. And you'd actually break a sweat doing it.
Oh, yeah.
And you get back, and then you get, back into the lodge and toasty fire and a couple drinks, good times. God, that was 20 years ago. Jeez.
Yeah, but you only went 37 miles, right? You go up to the UP of Michigan and be 20 below zero, and you're riding 100, 200 miles a day. A couple hundred miles in it, staying out there 7-8 hours.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, we usually leave at about 9 or 10 in the morning, and we don't come back until 7 or 8.
Yeah, this is one of those places where we didn't actually have snowmobiles at the time, so we went up there and they were for rent. But there was this one part where there's an airport strip right across from the lodge where you can open it up. So most of the time the trails you're like 35, maybe 30, sometimes even slower. And then at the end, just 75, 80 mile an hour. Just like
You get to 120?
No, about 80. It's about the fastest
80?
we got.
Yeah, we usually go.
Still, that's good on a snowmobile. That's smoking.
Yeah, we
pretty
usually do 100 to 120. Amongst all the trees up there.
Yeah, I
So-
can imagine.
I mean, if your sled breaks and you hit a tree, I mean, you're gone. But that's the risk you take at that speed.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I remember one time we were really going and it was shooting up a lot of snow and back, and I come to the corner, I slow down and turn. My buddy turns, and his wife didn't see the turn, and she went straight. And it took us an hour to dig her sled out of that. She went right down, and it sunk through about 3.5 feet, 4 feet of snow. And we had to go get tow ropes and everything to try to get that sled out of there.
Wow. So, not to change the subject, maybe you can help me on something here. And
Sure.
And I sent the live feed to Red, right?
Okay.
And I think he might have talked to you about his title issue. I don't know if he clarified exactly what it was. It's weird. He has the bill of sale, he has the title, he has it signed over, he has the letterhead from the bank saying that it's his, but yet the company he bought it from is no longer in existence. So he doesn't. How? And I told him, we'll talk to Jeff. Maybe he can help. Maybe get in Michigan.
Yeah. He needs to go where he lives, right?
Yeah, that's
You
just
take-
it. He can't.
And take that
Go
in
ahead,
there
Bert.
and have him, sign it over. Have him give him a new title. Because if he has all that documentation, they should give him a new title.
Well, that's just it. Florida won't mess with it for some reason. That's what he's saying. I don't know. He said he went down there. First time he went all the way down to Cocoa where he was because he had to go get. And then he went across because he's not very far from the border of Florida now. And then they said that, they wouldn't mess with it. He would have to bring the truck in and, of course, get the VIN verified, which that makes sense. A lot of states do that because it's an Oregon title.
Well, Florida does that for all trucks. You gotta go and get the VIN verified. And all it is a form, right? So all you have to do is just go down to any of those check stations, and a police officer can even look at it and verify the VIN number.
Okay. Yeah, I told him I sent him the connection to the live feed. Thought maybe I don't know. It's just frustrating listening to him on it because it's like that
Yeah, I
shouldn't be
talked
that
to
hard.
him, and I said, Michigan, we can't help you here. You gotta, you're gonna have to go to Florida. You're gonna have to get. They call it an inspection, but it's really not an inspection. It's what they're talking about is you go to any of those inspection places that they do the cars with this paperwork, and they just verify the VIN. Or he can go down to the police, police station or whatever, highway patrol, and they can verify the VIN.
Right. Okay. I don't know. It's just frustrating.
Right?
There he is.
I have audio.
Can you hear us?
I did. I had to switch to a different browser.
Oh, see, look, we could
it
hear
did not like
you
my
all the
own.
time,
Yeah.
TC. Oh, look at that
Yeah.
dog.
But
Yeah, I
but I could not. Oh, Mr. Wrinkles.
Bear
And then he has the dog too. No, it didn't like Microsoft Edge. I had to go to. I had to hand type it into Chrome.
You had to go Chrome.
I had to go Chrome.
Where's the hide everything? Yeah.
I'm using Edge.
No, don't lick me. You lick your nuts.
I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you, TC. Is that another? Look, hey, that dog changed.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
the free elf. This is Dobby the
Right?
free elf. Right here.
Somebody wanted to know about the 55 mile an hour power club. They said they were disbanding.
But I think Cooper left. Is quitting because
I think Coop already left, didn't he?
I don't know. Somebody had mentioned something about it, and I went to Cooper's channel and watched his video, and he said that because they changed the contract after they were basically found a loophole in the contract about with their fuel cards. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. My kid's been using this fuel card over there for a year now, and they never did it. They never said anything about it. I guess they just finally figured it out or something. I don't know.
They also took away the picking your own loads.
I haven't heard anything about any of that. Huh.
Well,
it could just be among the group.
No. Stewie was the first one to break his silence on it when everything was changing, and he said that the what caught his attention then was they took away the load planning, so they couldn't use an outside load board. They had to use an internal Arter load board, and then they could pick from a couple loads off that load board. So,
Hmm.
yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
Well, I mean, there's no such thing as a risk-free business, right? And that's what Coach Jason was putting out there. And that's a unicorn. It doesn't exist.
No, nothing's risk-free.
If you're not having any amount of stress in your business, that means somebody else is making the decisions for you, right?
Well, you're not in business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Just if you're not making the decisions, and you don't have that little bit of worry on your shoulders, that means somebody else is doing it for you. And if somebody else is doing it for you, what are you?
You might as well be W-2 and getting health insurance from them. You know what I mean?
Bingo. I mean, this truck
Unless you have
can blow
EA
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at old LVC in here. You know, he's going to want to see that keto food you're making there, TC Boggs.
The what? Oh, my turkey burger helper?
Yeah. There's nothing keto about helper. Doesn't it have pasta in it?
Not at all.
Yeah.
But it tastes good.
Pasta.
But it tastes good.
Yeah.
Drinking burger helper.
You going to drink that stuff?
Friggin'. Yeah. Will it go through a straw? Is it shells or something? Is it like Velveeta?
Yeah.
No, I put cheese in it. I put extra cheese in it.
You don't eat it all at once.
Look. When you're already fat, people already have lowered expectations. You can get away with a lot more.
You can get away with a lot more.
I'm just saying. They're looking at me picking on some hamburger helper. Everyone's like, he's already fat. It's expected.
It's funny, the most popular thing at the carnival over there is those tacos in a bag. Like a burrito bag. You put Taco Bell meat in there, whatever the hell they put in there. Some lettuce, tomato. Eat with the chips. Just glorified nachos. $5 for it. $5.
You're lucky it's not 10.
Yeah, no, that's true. Well, the lemonades were $4, and those sucked. Usually they're good. So, but yeah, we did buy a couple sweatshirts for the Union County Sheriff deal over here for their cadet program or whatever. Man, they're really nice.
Awesome. Where are they? Show a picture.
Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can find it.
And those are cheaper than the taco things.
Yeah, no, there it was 40. Where? Let me see if you brought them. Oh yeah, they're in here.
I think, was it Snorlord went to that concert thing? It was $13 for a hot dog.
What?
$13 for a hot dog?
Yeah.
That better be an autographed hot dog right there on the bun.
I don't know if I can flip this. I don't know if I can flip this camera around or not. Probably can, but I'll lay it up.
Careful if you're getting dirty laundry.
So, hold on. So I'll just do the back of the chair.
There you
go. That's the back of it. Does I support Union County Sheriff? It's got like a helper.
Yeah, that's cool.
There. Yeah. So, and then it just has the flag on the front of it with the blue stripe. It's pretty nice. but
Awesome.
But it's that kind of like that sports style material or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. Really nice. $40.
Well,
LVC, what do you got against turkey? What did turkey ever do to you?
Let's go outside.
LVC only likes the red meat.
Okay.
We got to get off here because
Red meat
Pale Rider
avocado.
TV's live.
Who is?
Pale Rider.
I
Pale
told
Rider
you. I
TV?
figured.
I haven't been over there
I
and watched
told you
him.
that by the time I figured. I told you by the time I figured this thing out, Pale Rider would be live.
Yeah, so we got to go watch his stuff. We all need to go over to Pale Rider TV show and go live. He'll put us all on.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Want to do that?
Oh, you can watch-
Yeah, let's
You
go.
can watch
Pale
me
Rider
there?
TV and we'll go live.
All right.